Let's get that recording going. I should probably be doing that, huh? Whoops. Alright, let's talk to Chai Nuz. Aha! The old memory hasn't let me down. This chest contains canisters filled with a dashedly potent insulating powder, capable of halting the flow of ether in a Talos. We need only get within throwing distance of one and let fly. Thus disabling them without damaging them. Ingenious. An old trick of the trade, nothing more. Once disabled, it should be a simple enough matter to get them to march to Ylmore. More extensive repairs can wait. Ordinarily, this is where I would ask you to run along and do the deed, but as I have said before, it's high time we learn to stand on our own 2 feet. Thankfully, throwing canisters is something even I should be able to manage. Come off it, Mr. Chai. Even if the Talos isn't a threat, there's 101 other things out there waiting to make a meal of you. That's as may be, Kaishir. But Rendon tasked me with solving this problem, and I will not sit idly by while others risk everything to see my harebrained schemes realized. Not this time. Which isn't to say that the mere thought of it doesn't fill me with dread. Truth be told, I can't feel my legs. But if I'm to prove I'm a man worth following, I must lead by example. Well said, Master Chai. Hear, hear. Yes, well, it should go without saying that I have no intention of dying for this. I've always preferred living to see the fruits of my labors. And to make sure I do, I will require your help. It is as Kaishir says, these lands are dangerous if one is not careful. I would ask you to use my spyglass to look out for any beasts that could get in the way of my work. I will also need you to alert me when it is safe to subdue the Talos. Understood? Good. Then let us be off to the quick way, through the north gate, and see if we can't find a suitable vantage point for you. All right. Oh, and it TP'd us right here. Okay. Huh? Keep a lookout for danger and alert Chai Nuz when it is safe to incapacitate a Talos. You may move the spyglass as well as zoom in and out. Point the spyglass at Chai Nuz. You give him the signal to sneak near the Talos with left click. Okay. Alright, alert Chai Nuz when it is safe to approach the Talos. Objective fail if Master Chai is spotted along the way. Okay. Drag to rotate the camera. Alright. Click to execute the signal. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. I just executed the signal. Alright. I guess I have to let him know? Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, I figured it out. Throw it! There you go. I did it? I did it! Let's move on to another Talos, shall we? Alright. Oh, I have to aim the crosshairs at him. Oh. Here we go, we'll just do that. I do believe I'm getting the hang of this. You may leave the next one to me, Ahty. Is he gonna get in trouble? No, I guess not. Haha, that should do it. Now we have all we need to proceed. Interesting. There we go. Logs in all quiet like while sitting in general. Theo, are you going to join us tonight? You're welcome to if you would like. I can scarcely believe it. It was a reckless, foolish plan, but somehow it worked. I did it. Master Chai, I believe I owe you an apology. Your plan to replenish Yulmore's food stores showed forethought and sound judgment. What's more, it is plain your time at Daedalus Stoneworks has equipped you to lead, as evidenced by the extraordinary company you keep. You, sir, are more than qualified to be the next mayor of Yulmore. I thank you for your vote of confidence, but the fact remains I am wholly ignorant of the world of politics. Which is why I would ask you to join me and grant Yulmore the benefit of your counsel. I would be honored. When the people behold these Talos, I have no doubt they will lend you their support. It would seem Yulmore's leadership is at last in capable hands. Would you not agree? We should probably be getting back soon, Master Chai. After you've tinkered with the Talos and all that, Lady Chai is worried sick.
Right then, form a line and make for Yulmore.
That's going to be a long walk. Yulmore does look pretty right now, though.
What's that noise? Wicked White! Runaway Talos! Call the guard!
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Stay back! All of you!
Oh, it's Dulia.
Is that... Darling, you're back.
But of course I'm back. You didn't see... I can't...
Oh, dead. Squimped.
Oh dear.
Pocket, hello, welcome on in. Gosh, we love Pocket.
Oh, thank you.
Could I get a shout out for Pocket Paris?
I'm sorry, my darling. It's just the sight of you filled me with such joy, I couldn't help myself.
Thank you, Poji.
Oh, no, it's all right, dear. I should have just come out and said what it was I was intending, instead of entrusting the task to a hastily scribbled letter.
Does that mean you'll do it?
Well, I'm here, aren't I? I mean, not that my absence signified any unwillingness, you understand? Oh, no, naught could be further from the truth. I only left to enlist the aid of the former mayor's senior advisor. And now that I have it, I believe I am ready to take office.
There you go.
Oh, how wonderful!
Dearest, please!
I do love those cats too. There we go. Let's see, let me bring up, I'm gonna bring up Theo into the chat here. There we go.
Poji, no.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
What do you mean, no?
I see what you put in chat.
They're love cats. They're not lovebirds, they're love cats.
There's samurai pizza cats.
Huh?
See, now that I get.
I don't
Nope.
understand
I
what
get
you're
that
talking
reference.
Right over my head.
I fully feel like these two were meant to kind of replace the slapstick from Hildy in this expansion.
That's just that's what I was just saying.
I respect these two.
Yeah.
Poor
Okay.
Chinese.
Yeah.
He's fine. He's used to it.
They're
Have back
adorable, though.
problems.
Also, we have a Theo tag to the party.
Already got it.
But
All
we
right.
Hey,
can't.
speaking of Commander L.
I read.
No.
All right. That was quite a reception. One Master Chai would struggle to forget. Especially as a spine. More seriously, the arrival of the Talos has seized the public's attention. Once word has spread around Yulmore, it will be that much simpler to gather one and all so that Master Chai can make his inaugural address. No need to fret, Ahty. I have never felt better. And not at all overawed by the prospect of addressing the assembled masses in Yulmore. As for where to do it, if we're to accommodate everyone who might feasibly wish to attend, I suppose the only place large enough would be the Emergent. Then I will go and spread the word among the citizens, both free and bonded. that they are to assemble there to meet their new mayor. You there, Kai Shear, was it? Would you go and inform the residents of Gatetown and the Derelicts? Of course I will. Good lad. I will let the guards know not to bar the way to Vothru's chambers. It goes without saying that I expect the warrior of darkness to attend. Assuming she's available, might as well see it through to the bitter end, eh? The doorman at the Crown Lift will show you up. All right.
Ahty's on the move.
Thank you, Malik, for getting that stuck in my head.
We told him to stop doing that while the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
What if your notes never hurt anyone? Just enough to get it stuck.
Yeah, just enough to get me to turn around.
Just enough for torture. It's fine.
Fair enough.
How do you do that?
I love that I get to ask people if they want to ride my fat Moogle.
And I get to just do this.
Hey, y'all.
It's like, it's totally a euphemism.
I was so debating buying a 2-person mount today. Like, I don't need to spend $35 though.
A cruise chaser.
I could buy the motorcycle and ask if people want to ride my... No, that's not a car, so it's not a hot rod. I'd have to buy the whole car.
Ride your hog.
I would buy the robot because we can ask them to join you on the cruise
Yeah.
station.
It has
It
to
would
be.
be hog because it's a motorcycle.
No, it has to
Yeah, wanna ride
specifically.
my hog?
It has to specifically be a Harley Davidson. HOG stands for Harley's Owners Group.
That is interesting. I did not know that.
Maybe
But
that's
there's no
what it
Harleys
was,
in-
but
Unfortunately, it's
in
like...
Final
people will
Fantasy.
just use hog
Well, there might be.
to talk about any motorcycle now.
You telling me the Ironworks?
Yeah, you say that near a Harley guy though, they're gonna give you an earful. Just letting you know.
I feel like the Ironworks would invent a Harley in due time.
And I'm pretty sure those Harley guys are the bike equivalent of Champagne, only comes from the Champagne region of France.
Yes.
Yes, they are, but there's more of them than you.
Evolves.
So
Like every
Also,
time
they're
somebody
terrifying.
every time somebody mentions like Harley or Harley Davidson, I always think about like the biker dudes from South Park.
you know, it's funny. I ride a Yamaha V-Star, but my bike's actually louder than most Harleys I know.
Nice.
I've been told by bike people that Harleys are overrated.
They
They're
kind
like
of
the
are.
Apple of motorcycles.
They're
It's all,
overpriced,
like,
and
brand
they
recognition.
and the dealerships tend to treat customers like crap.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, my stepdad has a FLHX Street Glide, and he had his camp plate bent, and it was a known flaw in the design of the bike. And instead, Harley offered the part for free, but they didn't. What they didn't offer was the $2,500 in labor to tear down the motor to replace the cam plate.
Wow. So
So-
Yeah,
what kind of warranty do those bikes have anyway? Like when you buy one?
What's a warranty?
Ahty, I have to go use the bathroom.
I've never
right, no
bought a
worries.
bike brand new, so I can't tell
I'll
you.
be back.
Okay.
My bike's a 2004 that I bought in 2014, so I never
Guest
bought.
of honor. All right, I'm gonna watch a cutscene.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious about like the warranty that you would get with a Harley bike, you know, for spending the thousands of dollars on one, like what they give you.
I mean, I'm sure that the warranty itself is fairly reasonable, but that cam plate fell outside of the warranty. Like-
Because they don't consider it a defect, no doubt.
Well, no, they did. So they made the part like cost next to nothing, but it's like that's about the most you got out of it, and it was really weird too. I mean, his Street Glide is like a 2006, and they admitted to this cam plate thing in like 2018.
Ah, okay.
So it was well outside of any warranty issue.
Great. All right, I am going to I'm going to trigger this, so I'm going to read.
Read.
Ah, yes. Master Chai told us to expect you. The Emergent is already filling up with people of all persuasions, free and bonded, citizens and non-citizens. But for you, our guest of honor, we have reserved a place in the front. Right this way, miss. You got this, Chai.
Go on, dear.
Thank you all for gathering here today. But before going any further, could I ask the free citizens of Yulmore to look around? Tis a sight none of us would ever have seen under Lord Forthry's rule. Not only do we stand in the familiar presence of those we once called the Bonded, but today we welcome the peoples of the Derelicts and Gate Town too. Today we welcome the Warriors of Darkness, come to bear witness to Yulmore's new beginning. As you know, an election was recently held, at the end of which I had the honor of being chosen to succeed Lord Forthry. You place great faith in me, and I promise to do my utmost to live up to your expectations, and I will seek always to carry out the duties of this office with integrity and fairness. Always, I say, but not forever. Let it be known that I do not intend to hold this post indefinitely. I consider myself but an acting mayor, who will serve only for the interim, while Yulmore is reshaped according to a new set of values.
Well said.
No longer can we think of ourselves as divided, as the free and the bonded, citizens and non-citizens. The systems put in place by Lord Forthry must be undone. But even as we tear down the old, we must give thought to the new, to what manner of nation Yulmore should become. Whatever the answer may be, it cannot be decided by one man alone. And so I propose that an open forum be held, that we might all discuss how best to strive towards a better future. However, there can be no talk of the morrow unless we first address the issues of today. Securing new sources of food, rebuilding relations with our neighbors, re-establishing industry. There is much and more that needs to be done. Too much for a mere man of business. And so I pledge instead to do everything in my power to ensure our city's security and stability while we all work together to see these problems solved. The road before us will not be easy, and I know full well how daunting the prospect of honest labor may seem to some of you. But we must accept the reality of our circumstances. We must move forward. This much we owe to ourselves and to the brave heroes who risked their lives to bring back the night. Once we have shored up our city's foundations and regained some semblance of normality, let us reconvene to speak of the future. Until then, I humbly ask that you lend me and each other your strength. For Yulmore!
I wonder what Yulmore looked like before the flood. If it had that upper-lower separation. I don't know. I kind of wish we had the opportunity to play through, like, a precursor to the flood. Like, everything that happened, like, before it, you know? Like, we got a little snippet of Emet-Selch when he was talking to the former mayor, like Vothri's dad. You know, we got like a little snippet of that, but like, you know, I wish we had more of that. I wish we could have played like an interactable version of that. Makoti in charge, that means don't place anything on railings, you will knock it off. I liked the Talos in the background. I didn't notice it. You could see it out in the window behind him, blurred by depth of field. Interesting. I didn't know this. I didn't notice that. Oh, the big boy gripping gold. Yes, I did see that. Okay, I did see that. That was a fine speech, Master Chai. I believe your words stirred every soul in attendance. Stirred them to action, I hope. If I have learned anything from all of this, it is that change begins with the individual. 'Tis but a matter of finding the strength to take the first step. Assuming my fellow Yulmorans can, it shall be my honor and privilege to help them walk this road we have chosen. But we must not forget the individuals who made all of these changes possible. Were it within my power, I would carve a tribute to your heroism into the very stone upon which this city stands. I hate to change the subject, darling, but now that you have officially taken office, have you given any thought to your mayoral seat? We will not be moving into the emergent, dearest. It's too big, for one thing, and too far from the people for another. It will retain our current we will retain our current residence, and I will govern here in the parlor. Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. I much prefer the view from the parlor. Begging your pardon, Master Chai, but have you got time for a word? Yes, of course. Hathen Bet? That's me. I liked your speech, but there's folk outside these walls as don't have enough food to last till tomorrow, and more who are counting their crumbs. If you've a plan to change that, I want to help set things in motion. Then we've much to discuss. No sooner do I take office than my work begins in earnest. Well, I suppose I brought it upon myself. Thank you again for your help, Ahty. I hope to see you again before long. What a day. I don't know what it means exactly, but I do know I've got plenty to think about. I sense we all have a great deal to consider. I had resolved to remain here until such time as Yulmore's future had been secured, but it is clear to me now that the city is in capable hands. Denji, thank you so much for the lurk. I have every confidence they will find their way, and I believe it is time we went out on ours. It is foggy, yes. So Alphino's leaving too, is he? Seems like everyone's moving on. Everything's changing. I've been thinking about what I should do in all this. Like I told you, I spent most of my life dreaming about living here with my friends, in paradise. The paradise is gone, but something better's taken its place, and I reckon I want to be a part of it. This Yulmore for the people Master Chai has been going on about ain't gonna build itself after all. Not that I'm much of a builder. Me and my friends will find a way to make a difference, though. Help keep things changing for the better. A far nobler dream than the one in which you clung before, and I am happy to say we share. Whatever path you choose, I will pray for your success. Well, when you put it like that, there's no going back now, is there? We've got a few ideas on how we can do our bit. Just a matter of taking the first step. Winterwolf, welcome on in. Right. All right, so I've got an ad pop that's going to be popping in about 6 minutes, so I think I'm probably just going to take it now.
No worries.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
you just finished cutscenes. Not a bad choice.
Yeah.
And it's an on-the-hour ad break too. So.
Yeah, and I'm saying, like it just seeing one that close kind of gives me a little anxiety, so I'd rather just get it out of the way.
Mood.
Alrighty, so folks, I'm gonna take a quick ad break. It's only gonna be about 3 minutes, so I will deafen up and stop playing for now, and I will see y'all on the back side of it. BRB. All right, looks like we're back. Cressidia, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. How was your heckin' stream? Tell us all about it. How was Final Fantasy 14? Let's go. What were you doing in Final Fantasy? If it's anything more recent than Shadowbringers, let us know, but no spoilers. But how was your stream? How was your stream? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. 14 was great. We were doing raid re-clears for current content. Hell yeah. Heck yeah. Cressidia, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much. Yeah, we've been doing raids here and there. I think I've probably done more Final Fantasy 14 raids lately than I ever have. I've never really been much of a raider. I've been more kind of like into the MSQ and stuff like that. This is my second time through the MSQ, but we have several folks with us who are first timers who have never done this stuff, and I'm sure you probably know as well as I that like there's nothing like just witnessing somebody who's going through Final Fantasy 14 MSQ for the first time, like seeing all the reactions and how awesome that is, you know. And I love it too. And always, it's like I always enjoy this content no matter how many times I see it. It's amazing. The story is just chef kiss. But holy heck, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty, I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. Like I said, we're going through the MSQ over again. We've been doing this for the better part of, actually, a little bit more than a year now. Going through every little thing, you know, because we only stream this about twice a week. But like, it's a joy. It's a joy, and I love it. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you lurk, you do whatever you want to do. Just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Are you enjoying Shadowbringers? I always enjoy this. This is one of my favorite expansions. Exactly. I think it's great that you're doing it with them on New Game Plus. Yeah. The only downside to that, Cress, is I can't do some of the side quests also. Like some of the stuff that I cleared before, I can't do that again with New Game Plus, and that sucks. So we're already planning a third time through, and I think this third time through, we're gonna do it with new characters. Like I'm gonna roll a new character and then go through it with that new character. We're gonna do all of the side quests, all of that stuff. I'm actually gonna do a second job, which is not something I ever did before. I was like, gasp! I'm gonna learn a new profession. But like, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Oh yeah, all time. Yep. That's quite far down the road. We're still on our slow journey to Dawn Trail, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Healer. I don't know if I have it in me to heal. Tank maybe, certainly DPS, but like I don't know if I'm gonna do a healer. I don't know. But anyway, let's return to the call and let's get back to it, shall we? You should do it on an EU server too for no reason. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might do Seraph. Like one of the newer servers. Hold down the floor while I DPS and we'll raise you later.
I was going to say, come to Hyperion so you can sign my FC charter when I start that.
I see. Also, another Primal player. Yeah. So I am on Excalibur currently. Because I have a lot of...
Ahty,
Yeah.
while you were AFK, Kaishir had a quest for me.
Oh, yeah?
And I am now over here meeting his friends that he was talking about.
Ooh.
And he's got a plan to save the Queen Bee because they lost a lot of business with Lord Falthry's downfall.
Ah,
Because
okay.
his friends work at the Queen Bee.
You gotta say
Interesting.
it right, Lord Valthry.
And I think this, because I had to be in one of my crafting or gathering classes to take it, I think this is a custom delivery quest line.
Ah, I see.
So it is a Pudgy exclusive quest. No one else but Pudgy can
Yeah.
take it because he's the special
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
the
I see.
special boy, and we discussed it, and it's agreed this is my quest.
Well, yeah, I don't have access to that quest, which means
Yeah,
for you
it's a Pudgy
specifically.
exclusive quest.
Joking aside, you really don't have access to it, Baron?
Yeah, no, he doesn't have anything.
Weird.
This is related to the crystalline mean, if anything.
It might be.
Most likely,
That might have
absolutely.
to be
I
Okay.
haven't done any crystalline mean, but you have, so of course
I
he
have
wants to talk to you.
Yeah. I
You
have
have a
finished
record.
3 of the 5 quest lines at the Crystalline Mean.
You probably
Interesting.
need to have finished
Okay.
at least one, if I had to guess, similar to like the role quests. They're
Makes
kind of like
sense.
crafting role quests.
So Cress is on Famfreet. Interesting.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
where I'm from. Is
Yeah.
Famfrit.
Hey, neighbor!
I am simply an Excal native.
Same.
Same.
All right, I am gonna
Crafters
read.
a certain level.
I'm gonna read. Truly, to see Kaishir thus inspired by our actions is inspiring in itself. Yet, however much I may wish to stay and see what comes of his efforts here in Yulmore, we have matters of our own to attend to. Come, we should return to the Crystal Tower. Mayhap Becklug's studies have borne fruit in our absence. That reminds me, I need to
For the Beehive.
check a spreadsheet real quick.
Spreadsheet.
The
Oh,
spreadsheet.
the data.
Yeah.
The spreadsheet.
The data.
Also the spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet.
Cashier's about to get a glow up for me.
Finally, he's getting a fucking outfit. Thank God.
They're like, if you're gonna promote our establishment, you need to look the part. I got some clothes for you.
They dress him up all nice, and then it's gonna give him like a fancy sign to spin.
Oh, I think I just started that. Okay. No, wait a minute.
No, you talked to Alphino, not Kaishir.
Well, I know I talked to Alphino, but I think
Kaishir is a crafting quest.
so. I'm kind of wondering if I just completed the 5.1 and now we're starting 5.2, or
No,
we're starting
you are-
5.1.
You are on the last quest. You need to complete that.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
we're on Vows of Virtue, Deeds of Cruelty.
Complete
This is
the
last
quest
leg
you're
of
on right now.
5.1.
Okay. Okay.
And then we move on.
Okay. So we can move into patch 5.2 and we can finish 5.2 and then do the next group of raids. Is that how this spreadsheet?
You can technically.
Okay.
Yeah, anything that's parallel essentially is you can do anything on that tier at any time.
Is there anything between point 1 and point 2 that we can do before we move on to the Eden raids, or should we do the Eden raids before we continue on 5.2 or?
That's
No, that's what the entire spreadsheet is supposed to show.
Yeah.
Oh, you look at
Yeah.
spicy Doritos.
I shared a picture of Kaishir's new outfit in the new NG Plus crew chat.
Hell yeah.
Don't spoil it. Jeez.
It's just clothes. It's also crafting clothes. So
I mean,
I
look
see.
at this cute little sweater.
So I guess the plan is to do 5.2 and then do the next group of raids and then there's a thing
And then do
after
quest
that.
in the lock.
Then do what?
The quest in the lock
Yes.
after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the what? The locks, are you saying?
The locks.
The lock.
In
Yeah.
Garabanya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the spreadsheet. It goes patch 5.2, Eden's Verse 2, and Cinder Drift, which is a quest unlocked in the locks.
No, my confusion was just in what you said because I couldn't
Yeah.
hear the lock.
Gotcha.
CHS lock.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
lock
Yes,
you
we,
out.
we return back to the source for some parts, yes.
All right.
Which makes sense since the
I'm gonna
warrior of white and dark can travel.
Yes.
I'm gonna read. Nobody's hearing me that I was gonna read, so like, okay, I'm just gonna read. All right, let's get in that ocular. Ocular, I am inside you. Oops. Question, Ahty, did you do the level 70 alliance raids? I have not, actually. But there are alliance raids before that I want to do eventually. Like I didn't do, I never did the Void Arc and all that stuff, so. Well, I did part of it, but I didn't do all of it. Welcome back. We are given to understand a new mayor has taken office in Yulmore. Indeed, our good friend Master Chai was elected by popular vote and, after some considerable soul-searching, chose to accept the post. It is a shame you weren't able to attend his inaugural speech, though I have no doubt you will see more of him in the future. But tell me, how fared you in preparing the White Orosite? Our work did not proceed quite as expected. In your absence, we had a frank discussion on the principles of soul transference and concluded at length that White Orosite was ill-suited for our purposes. But Uranje, did you not say that compared to the massy soul of an Ascian, the soul could house one of ours with ease? That I did, and armed as we are with Becklug's invaluable insight, 'twould indeed prove a trifling matter. We were to disregard the inviolable link twixt mind and soul. A link which would, we did belatedly realize, be weakened most perilously in the process of rendering our souls dormant, as Orosite doth require. Thus, The shedding of these fleshy simulacra and the surfeit of ether which compriseth them would in all likelihood deprive us of our psyches as well. It would, theoretically, be possible to channel your minds into the Orosite instead, but we would more than likely sacrifice your souls in the process. Which is why we have abandoned that plan, and instead devoted our time to finding a means by which mind and soul might be transported together. Then we are no closer to a solution than when we first began. It is a vexing conundrum indeed, but one for which the Crystal Exarch has posited a most intriguing solution. When our discussions turned to the transference of memories in the psyche, I could not help but be reminded of a technique with which I have personal experience. Ahty, do you recall what we learned of my eyes from our encounter with Doja and Unai? I speak of the royal eye of the Allagan Empire line, gifted to my forebears through blood and memories of the ancient Allagans. It is by this gift that I am able to control the Crystal Tower. If we were to gain an understanding of the technology by which the Allagans were able to accomplish this transference, perhaps we could keep mind and soul together. Imagine, if you will, a device like unto a soul crystal, replete not only with our worldly memories but also the bountiful energies of our soul. That is our current avenue of investigation, and we will follow it wheresoever it leads. While we are thus engaged, I think it best that Ahty return to the source and inform Kryl and the others of our findings. Agreed. I imagine Tataru will be relieved to hear that we've made progress of a sort. Waffle, welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. Then I would beg leave to relay our findings unto Thancred and Reen, and to assist where I may in their investigation of the empty. Yes, please do. Should we have need of your counsel, we will not hesitate to summon you. Give our regards to Tataru, won't you? All right.
Just fucking garbage. I'm not doing this.
Ba, ba, ba,
Screw
ba,
these
ba.
custom deliveries.
What?
Yeah, because I did custom deliveries for Carpenter all the way up to
Yeah, but I started them for Gatherer because I was told, hey, these can get you decent stuff for your decent XP for your crafters and gatherers. I'm like, okay. And I did it for gatherers, and I'm like, wow, this sucks. Actually.
Hi.
oh, they're boring, but they're worth doing.
No,
Definitely worth
no,
doing.
they're definitely not. If they're not fun, they're not worth doing.
They're the fastest
fact.
way to level your gatherers, though, so it's...
Yeah, and people said Palace of the Dead was the fastest way to level my combat classes, and I decided that was garbage too.
You don't do them as gatherers, you do them as crafters. As crafters,
Whoever told you Palace of the Dead was the
as
fastest leveling round?
Not as gatherers. If you
First
do
of all,
them
whoever-
as gatherers, you don't have fun.
Well, that's just a lie. You use fish, you're always having fun.
No. I didn't have fun.
So you're just bad at fishing.
No.
No, I mean,
That's
to be honest,
rude.
to be honest, like some of that stuff, like the gathering and things like that, some people really like it. Some people not
the
so much.
gathering is fine. It's the
collectability thing.
the custom deliveries things for
Yeah.
gatherers.
Well, you know,
that I hate.
you know what I'm getting at in general. There's going to be aspects of any game that some people are going to enjoy, and then some people just aren't. And it's like both points of view are valid. Totally valid.
Because for the crafters, the custom deliveries are very easy. The person just supplies the materials and then you just do it. But for gatherers,
You gotta go find the stuff.
There's so much travel time.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the gathering portion of a gatherer, isn't it? You go get it.
Yeah, but
I'm going to read more.
if I'm just trying
I
to
got
farm
lost.
XP, I could do better.
All right. Ahty, you're back. How did everything go in the first? Wait, don't tell me. Kryle will be here shortly, and she'll want to hear too. She's just tending to the others. Their bodies, I mean. Gods, I don't think I'll ever get used to saying that. Anyway, you can tell us everything the moment she gets here. Oh, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. Gotcha. Wait for Kryle's return. Yes.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've carried out the treatment as per Master Matoya's instructions. It should slow the destabilization of their corporeal ether quite significantly. But tell me, how fare our friends in the first?
So this Becklug's the first to lead an authority on soulcraft, are they? Sounds promising.
And Urianger's proffered solution of white auracite is rather ingenious now that I think of it.
Yeah, but it's ill-suited for what we needed to do, though.
Well, while they press on with their preparations, you may rest assured we will continue to do our part here.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, it's the boy. It's the boy.
And none the worse for wear, I see.
Ooh, I love how Heaven's Word music starts playing in the background. That's amazing.
Estinian! Oh, thank the gods! We've been worried sick. Did you lose your link pearl or something?
The situation in Garlemald has become more complicated. I was making my escape from the capital when I ran into one of yours, Riol. He thought it best we come straight here.
More complicated how?
Where to begin? After entering the Empire via Razat Han, I went about my mission of investigating Black Rose. It was then, inside a provincial factory, that I encountered the one who styles himself Shadow Hunter. Gaius Baelsar. Our goals being apparently aligned, we joined forces and ventured on into the heart of the capital, to the very Imperial Palace itself. There, we found a man whom all assumed dead. But his soul lives on, and he has wrested back his flesh. Xenos Ye Galvus. Nor did the surprises end there, for no sooner had we arrived than he murdered his sire in cold blood. The Emperor is dead. This sent Gaius into a rage, and he charged in, blade drawn. What's wrong?
I've seen him in action. His body, at least. You will not best him alone. Nay, death will not come easily to that thing. If you would join me, then by all means. For what good it will do. The Black Wolf and the Azure Dragoon. I suppose this might suffice. Come then. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. Ah, the simple pleasure of one's own flesh. Truly, there is no place like home. Abomination. Whatever he is, Ahty was barely a match for him. If we stay here much longer... Emperor Varus, your radiance, are you alright? We may wear out our welcome. Your radiance, no! Must even the most middling of sport be spoiled? The world conspires to bore me. But I have no cause to remain. I leave these vermin to you. Xenos! Well, any bright ideas? Just one. Ugh. That didn't take much. Your radiance! The intruders have taken flight. I repeat, the intruders have taken flight. Deploy all available Magitech armor. We cannot let them escape. Ooh, okay. Oh, I'm in a party, so I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave. Yeah, I'm just gonna disband it for now. There we go. Yeah, it would have been nice to know indeed. Yep. Here, I'm gonna have to skip over it. We don't need to watch all that again. All right, solo duty time. All right, what do I got? Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Let's make ourselves easy marks by moving together. I suggest we split up. All right, then. I'll take the low road, so to speak. I will see you outside. Stay safe. Where am I supposed to go? I guess this way? Get that ringtail shrimpin'. I'm not shrimpin'. I'm not shrimping, you're shrimping. Well, well, someone's been busy. Who is that? What the fuck? And you would bar my way, would you? So be it. Come, Nidhogg, lend me your strength. Seems we've been afforded an impromptu field test. Ready all battle data. And begin test sequence 2.0. All right, let's do it.
my lance.
Kicked his ass, maybe? Garleans and their machina. Now, where are you, Gaius? Yeah, Poji, it did a little bit.
Are you all right?
Peer into my past, did you?
Well, I didn't quite relive the experience as you did, but I bore witness to it all.
I'm still not sure what I think of this gift of yours. But no matter. Our confrontation was cut short when the Imperial Guard arrived. It was then that Xenos took his leave, citing boredom.
To think their research into the Echo could bear such fruit. Escaping death, jumping from one body to the next, and returning to his own after all this time. He is an Ascian in all but name.
It beggars belief, aye. But no more than a hero traversing the rift between worlds.
You mean Lala Bread controlling him?
My concerns are far more prosaic. With the Emperor dead and the Crown Prince missing, the Empire is in disarray. Until order is restored, assuming it even possible, we needn't fear an Imperial reprisal. And for reasons of his own, Xenos took it upon himself to rid the world of Black Rose. Riol has already gone to apprise the Alliance leaders of these developments. We may leave the matter in their hands for now.
Then perhaps we have seen the last of the fighting at Gimlet. Though, if it comes to civil war, I cannot help but fear for the provinces. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten to ask. What became of Gaius? Did he not escape with you?
That he did, but we parted ways shortly after leaving Garlemald. He claimed another threat had arisen which demanded his attention. He didn't elaborate, but the absence of some device or other in the capital gave him reason to believe they're planning something. Lest you worry. I believe he has well and truly shed the Black Wolf's pelt. Conquest is no longer his objective. We may safely leave him to his own devices.
Well, it's nice to have one less foe to worry about, even if we do have a mysterious new threat to look out for instead. Speaking of which, I'll see that Riol and Al Shinobi are made aware. Though we still know next to nothing, it can't hurt to be vigilant.
Well then, with Black Rose nipped in the bud, I believe I've fulfilled my part of the bargain.
Did he just make a pun?
That's true, but With the Archons still slumbering away, we were hoping you might agree to stay with us for a little bit longer.
Sorry, but I'm not inclined to extend my contract. Gaius isn't the only one with business to attend to.
Thank you for your help then, Estinian. I see why Alphino admires you so.
Farewell, my friend. See that you don't make a habit of dozing off in battle.
I suppose we should all be getting on then. As ever, we will see to the Archon's needs. In the meantime, why not get some rest? You've more than earned it. Go on.
Rest. Though they have yet to find a workable solution, Y'shtola and the others are making progress, and we cannot ask for more than that. And remember, this is where you had to wait 6 months for the next story to release? Yeah. You must be shattered after all that hopping back and forth between worlds. Why not stay here and rest a while? I'm sure Becklug can manage without you. They've got enough scions to help them, if you ask me. My internet got DC'd. I'm going to be replaying these scenes. Okay. So it felt like the time had passed between these. Oh, yeah. Sorry to hear that, Joe. Meanwhile, in Garlemald. Traitors! You would dare deny Lord Nerva the throne. Wah! Onward, before this day is done, victory shall be ours. Boring, boring, boring. Do you think? I find it amusing, like dogs herding cattle into the slaughterhouse. That Hugh, your soul is... Who are you? Before your majesty, I am but another dog, lost, in want of a new master. A hunting dog, if you should wish it so. For I know full well the prey you would seek next. Zodiarch. Meanwhile, in Yulmore in the First. Did you hear? The mayor's reopening Daedalus Ironworks, and they're looking for laborers. There's talk of resettling some of the old abandoned villages too. They're even laying on free Talos to help anyone willing to make the move. Free Talos? Huh. We'd best get packing. Steady work, board, and lodging. If that's not a recipe for hope, I don't know what is. Hope. Yes. So long as I yet live, I would see that feeble flame rekindled. It is my destiny to see our dream fulfilled. Yep. I think everybody is still in cutscenes and shit like that.
I'm just waiting.
Welcome back.
Thank you. So yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. Not that I think anybody in voice or anybody in the chat would, but like, yeah, just a reminder.
Oh,
Yay, war crimes and man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Yay!
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that I was still deafened. Cutscenes. So I'm very confused now. He seemed like he was solid, like he was physically there.
Artie?
You should be every bit as confused as you are right now. That is planned.
Ardbert?
But no, they gave him the name Wayward Warrior. That's not Ardbert. If it was Ardbert, it would have said Ardbert.
Sometimes they do that.
Sometimes they do that because, like, the thing is, though, he was there and we were not. So there's nobody around that knows who he is, because everybody who knew who he was that isn't the Warrior of Light is dead.
Yeah, he was last alive 100 years ago?
Yep, or more now.
But didn't he, like, sacrifice himself to, like, supercharge us?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Very inconclusive.
Yeah, nobody knows about any of that anyway.
It is all meant to make your brain
if he
explode.
sacrificed himself to supercharge us, he wouldn't be alive.
Yeah. So yeah, like Theo said, this is all cleverly crafted to make your head pop. So yeah,
I think the state of mind that you're in, which is confusion, is the intended effect,
Yes.
and they are going to resolve that in time.
Yeah. So just sit tight.
Enjoy the roller coaster, Poji.
Also, just the music that played there made him seem like he was an enemy.
Wait, 6 months between 5.1 and 5.2?
Oh, yeah,
People trying to figure out what the fuck is happening here?
I mean, yeah, think about it.
October to February.
Yep.
I cannot imagine having been part of that crowd, just trying to figure out what.
Wait until you get to the end of Dawn Trail. You get to experience all the wait.
And
No, the next expansion will be out by then.
So what's that,
Well,
Poji?
then you'll finish it.
Poji first.
Am I muted?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
We're just having a conversation.
Because I kept trying to talk and then people would talk over me.
Conversation, sorry.
That's kind of, well, I know, and I'm trying to participate in the conversation, but people keep talking over me. The whole thing with, like, Dawn Trail, like, that's just the way these games work, is like you get your initial launch patch, and then you play through all that, and then, you know, they give you a few months to absorb that content, and then they release more. So that's just normal.
It's a cliffhanger. It's meant to keep you in suspense and make your head spin for a couple months. Oh, they do it on purpose.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Meanwhile, we're just kind of binging it.
Yeah, we
watching our favorite TV show.
Yeah.
And then we get to the end of what they've made. It's like, where's the new episodes? Why aren't they here?
So that's
what do we do?
That's why in my runs I'm only doing one MSQ night a week.
That's gonna take a long time to get through that stuff.
We only do 3 hours per session.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, like, this is when we first embarked on this, we were only doing one night a week, and like Tozu.
Not Ahty.
Hold. Okay.
Well, I was doing like
hold
2 or
on.
3 nights a week until.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
So basically, like, yeah, I was talking with Tozu. Tozu and I talked at length about this, and we did all the math. And the thing is, though, on my current on my then current trajectory of one night a week, in order for me to get through from the beginning of ARR to the current content of Dawn Trail, it would have taken me over 2 years of doing this. So like that's why we had to. That's why we basically decided that we should double the amount of MSQ streams, and at that point, it trimmed it down to a year and a half.
And we're already a year through.
Yep.
Because sometimes like we can't do it for one reason or another too, so we've lost it.
Ahty, Ainsley would like to, or Joe would like to be let back in the VC.
Oh, did Joe leave the VC?
Oh,
The Wi-Fi.
That's right.
glitched.
Their internet popped. Yep. But
They just whispered me to tell you to let him in.
Fish.
when I came back after
Hi.
after a while catching into Stormblood, I was doing like 2, maybe 3 nights a week on MSQ.
Yeah.
But as soon as I hit Dawn Trail, I trimmed it down to 1 night a week.
Also, the white-robed guy, I am offended by him.
Offended?
How dare he co-op white mage colors and be a villain?
Technically, those are spirit colors.
No speculation.
This wasn't white and red. He was just white.
Yeah, I doubt they'd hide. I doubt they'd hide Elidibus in new clothes because we saw him at the end of Shadowbringers MSQ.
No speculating. No speculating. No.
Also,
no speculation.
Xenos would recognize him.
Xenos would have recognized him because he inspected his Aether using the Echo and is like.
We're doing a terrible job at speculating.
Yeah, we're doing really a bad job of not speculating.
So turn the topic away from speculation.
Ended, I guess.
Yeah. I'm gonna read.
Turn the topic away from speculation.
I'm gonna read. Ahty, might I ask a favor of you? I'm not normally one to pry, but Flamine has been oddly distracted ever since you came back to tell us of your travels in the first. Would you go and see if she's all right? Where is she? Where is Flamine? There's a Femi. How am I supposed to see if she's all right if she's not even fucking here? That's interesting. Okay. Ahty? My, what a pleasant surprise. I've been standing here the entire time. I've been standing here for 6 months. If you've come to inquire after the Archons, fear not. Master Matoya's treatment has proven effective in stabilizing their corporeal ether. We mustn't grow complacent, however. Potent though these magics may be, they are not without limits. We can only hope they afford us enough time for the Crystal Exarch to complete his work. If only we could go with you to the first and help. Pardon the interruption, but I come bearing urgent news. Ah, Ahty. It has been far too long, my friend. Forgive me, I don't believe we've been formally introduced. Maxima, former Garlean ambassador. I remain here in Eorzea under the auspices of Commander Alden, offering what counsel I can in the hopes of resolving the present conflict with the Empire. Ah, yes. I have heard stories of a defector from Garlemald, but never mind that. You said you have some urgent news? Saffron, welcome on in. 77777. Indeed. As you may have heard, the Imperial capital is in turmoil, and a sizable portion of the Garlean forces have been recalled from the Gimlet Dark. With their numbers so greatly diminished, the main host of the Alliance has withdrawn, leaving the Alamegan resistance to keep watch over the border. And it is there we have welcomed a most unexpected visitor who claims that this de-escalation may belie growing dangers and unforeseen threats. Commander Alden has arranged for an impromptu meeting to discuss these revelations. He has also requested a representative of the Scions to attend as well, though it was clear to whom he wished I extend this invitation. It would seem time is of the essence. Well, you'll not be attending this meeting alone. Though I am not as well versed in the affairs of city-states as our comrades, I see no reason to burden a single Scion with all of this. Indeed, of course. And then we must make for the Alamegan quarter with all haste. Well, what are you waiting for? Get going, you two. This might be sound a bit odd, but you know what I wish? What is that, Poji? I wish they would let us into the room where the Scions' bodies are kept. Honestly, yeah, me too. I've thought that as well. Serve as a poignant reminder of what's at stake, yeah. But maybe the reason why they don't is maybe because they consider it to be poor taste? I'm not quite sure. Zahn, hello, welcome on in. Rogue Spike, hello. Dapper Dragon Raid, let's go. Rogue Spike, welcome on in. How was your stream? Tell us all about it. But first, though, you know the drill. Get your heckin' self-care stuff going. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. How was Mario Kart 8 tonight? Tell us all about it. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. Laxden, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Xeno Gordon, hello. Lazy Lizard Man, hello. Simk, hello. Welcome on in. Kendra, hello. Welcome. Was good. Was playing with a bunch of friends. Or our Mario Kart streams usually turn into podcasts, though. Fair. Fair. There we go. Perfect. Ainsley, if you could do me a favor, if you could gather the party together and then promote me, if that's okay. I'm still addressing the raid and stuff like that. But holy heck, welcome on in, folks. The community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back, we're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, you can do whatever you want to do. Just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. Oh, you already promoted me. Okay, interesting. All right. I guess I'm doing it. All right, let's do this. Creatures is watching a cutscene. Quit moving around, Theo. Anomaly, hello, welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Must make an Ahty spin. Did the spin not work? I don't think it made the noise. I've been here doing a lurk. Oh, sorry. No worries. No worries.
I love that the Hildy pose even has the tooth flash in it.
Ba 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 ba. I've got an ad break gonna pop up, so I think I'm gonna take that now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I see your hubba bubba bub and raise it a bub bub bub.
I wish I could do that right now. All right, so folks, I'm gonna take our ad break now because it's like it's right there on deck and it's stressing me out. So it's only gonna be 3 minutes. So don't fret. Stand by. Like, you know, just stay in your seat. It's only gonna be 3 minutes. I will see y'all on the backside of that. BRB. All right, looks like we're back. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back from ad hell. Sorry about that. It's kind of a necessary evil. It keeps the pre-rolls at bay. It keeps the pre-rolls at bay. And like, I don't know. Like, I think 3 minutes of ads per hour is kind of a small price to pay for like being able to like, you know, be pre-roll less. So when people raid in or people visit for the first time, they're not bombarded with a crap ton of ads. We back, yeah. Simp, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I don't mind the ads, yeah. I mean, that's not it. They're not terrible. They're not terrible. And the thing is, though, I really like the ability to warn y'all when they're gonna come up and just tell y'all, be like, I'm taking some ads, so if you need to go pee, now is your time. Yeah, we prefer only a few shit pounds of ads, not a crap ton. Yeah, that's true. Well said. Well said. Looks like Creatures is still in a cutscene. What's going on there? Is Creatures still in a cutscene?
I think Creatures might have jumped the gun with starting the next quest step, and is probably in that cutscene waiting for us to progress.
Okay. All right, I'll do the next thing. I'll do the next thing, and we'll and yeah. All right. Let's do it. Commander Alden awaits us in the Royal Palace, if you would follow me. Oop, I just saw Vera. I will add Vera after the cutscene. Well, it's Gaius.
They're here, Commander.
And I, for one, am grateful that they are. Told you've been busy since our paths last crossed at the Gimlet Dark. Not that I understand half of it. When the Scions spoke of other worlds, I'd struggled to describe what I pictured. Mayhap things would seem clearer were I to hear the tale from your own lips. But I'm afraid the situation will not afford us that luxury. I trust you two require no introduction.
Nope.
We meet again, hero of Eorzea. Must we repeat this ridiculous display? I pose no threat to you, though what I come to warn you of very well might.
Had he meant to do us harm, I hazard he would have kept to the shadows, and brought more than 2 companions.
You're probably correct.
We need not pretend to be the best of friends, but I hope we can put aside our differences for the present.
As you are doubtless aware, Sir Estinian and I cooperated to rid the world of Black Rose in your absence.
I love his voice actor.
Our journey together took us as far as the Imperial Palace, where we witnessed Emperor Varus meet his death at Xenos' hand.
God, I have such voice envy. Oh. Vesper, welcome on in. Nice to see you, Bean. I hope you're well.
Being the sole witnesses to this crime, and in no position to defend our innocence, we were then forced to flee, each pursuing his own avenue of escape. When we were later reunited, Estinian claimed to have encountered an unfamiliar kind of machina during his flight, but to me his description seemed anything but, and upon further investigation I found that I was right. The Empire is developing a new Ultima weapon.
What, that Allagan monstrosity, created to vanquish primals, with which you yourself once thought to conquer Eorzea?
The same. In my foolishness, I sought to harness its power, and became the Ascian's pawn in so doing. But you know as well as I how that tale ended. The weapon itself, excavated from beneath this very city, was destroyed ere we could fully unravel its secrets, and that should have been the end of it. But unlikely as it sounds, the Empire's efforts to recreate it have somehow borne fruit, primarily through secret research conducted by the 7th Imperial Legion, it would seem.
Wait, the 7th was all but annihilated at Cartano, along with its legatus.
Indeed. Few survived. The 7th, as it is now, has little in common with the Legion led by Vandarnus, and its leadership has changed hands several times since. Precisely how this project has continued despite such turmoil, and under whose auspices, remains a mystery. What we do know, however, is that a number of prototypes have been produced, and that one of them is on its way to Eorzea.
Talking about their defeat at in the ending of 1.0. Oh, I thought so. I thought so.
We attempted to stop it, but it was all we could do to slow its progress. So we resolved instead to bring you warning.
And right glad are we that you did, though it soundly dashed our hopes that tensions might ease at last.
As it is, we've begun to strengthen our presence in the Gimlet Dark, and are assembling a force to meet the coming threat. A force with you in its vanguard, I hope. Before you say anything, I know full well you have pressing concerns of your own. Your comrades remain in peril, and I would not ask you to forsake them. But the fact remains that you, and you alone, have faced the Ultima weapon, and emerged victorious. We need you.
My memory serves me correctly. We barely made it through that.
And so, when the time comes, if your comrades can spare you, I bid you lend us your strength. I've assigned an officer to await your word.
The Ascian's downfall was to be the work of my remaining days. But it was my hand that kindled these flames, and I cannot allow them to spread any further. I will do what I must to see this mistake consigned to history once and for all. Even if it means begging your aid. The Fates will enjoy the irony, even as I endure the ignominy.
He is one intense dude, not gonna lie.
I too shall make for the border and offer my skills, meager though they seem in such company. Mayhap we shall meet there anon.
Though we can ill afford to ignore the coming of a new Ultima weapon, our friend's plight grows ever more precarious, and none save you can join them in the first. I only hope you are not forced to make a choice.
As ever, the way forward is paved with difficult decisions. We can ill afford to ignore the threat of a new Ultima weapon, but with each passing day, the plight of the Scions grows ever more perilous. If you cannot stay for a debriefing on the Ultima weapon, I will not stop you. I only ask that you confer with me before returning to the first.
Yes.
All right.
Look at all those chickens.
True.
What?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Ahty.
No worries.
I heard how that sounded with the stream unmuted.
Impressive.
I'm too close to my microphone.
Your microphone wasn't inside you.
Hi, Karen.
Oh, no, there's a blue quest over there.
A what?
I wish to be
There's a blue quest over here now.
Dreadspawn.
There is, in fact.
Spicy Barra, welcome on in. Mwah.
Spicy Barra, yay!
Oh,
That's
that's
my
the one
favorite
in the
Shagan.
lock. That's the one in the locks. That's what we're. That's it. That's the one I was talking about earlier.
That's the important one. That's the one I wanted.
So that's the
It
one that you
involves
don't want
Gaius.
to
Oh,
touch
no.
under any circumstances.
Not.
Wait a minute.
If I know Ahty's gonna do it, I'm not. I will always.
I will be doing it, but not tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yep, which means don't
hence
go
why I will not
anywhere
touch it
near
yet.
that NPC if you can help it.
Yeah.
No one touch. No one touch.
We'll do it next Friday. Like how we did twinning this Friday.
Not so much.
Look
Because
at
we
these
have the
people.
Eden raid to do next Friday, right?
We have this whole patch to get through,
Yeah, we have this whole patch to do, and then it's Eden Raid.
and then it's that.
Oh,
Yep.
that's right.
That's
It's
the
whole patch, then Eden, then Ruby Doomsday.
yeah.
Because Ahty cannot quit out of this.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna talk to Kryle.
Oh.
All right. I take it you're ready to return to the first? Then I would ask that you apprise the others of recent events here in the source, namely Xenos' return and development of a new Ultima weapon. As for their bodies, you may assure them Master Matoya and I will continue doing what we can to keep their corporeal ether stable. Safe travels, Ahty. I hope to see you and the other Scions soon. Also, Vera, don't forget to rejoin the party. Y'all need to poke Vera, get them to rejoin the party. Ooh, we just there's spicy Doritos. Gosh, I love spicy Doritos. Ocular, I am in you. That joke is never going to get old. You've come at a most opportune time, my friend. I've made something of a breakthrough in my research on the soul and a means to return the Scions home. I trust you too have been making good use of your time? Ill tidings from the source, you say? And I will summon the others that we might be all be apprised of the situation.
Now that we are all here, what news from the source? A new Ultima weapon? We must count ourselves lucky that Gaius has pledged his assistance.
While this is indeed a worrying development, I think the state of the Empire as a whole greater grounds for concern.
I think it's all pretty fucking bad.
With the Emperor slain and Xenos returned, it is impossible to predict how matters will unfold in Garlemald. The Ultima weapon may be but the first of many unpleasant surprises.
The situation beareth closer observation, of that there is no doubt, and doth compound our need to return unto the source.
Then let us address that issue. Our long search for a means to see you safely home may well be nearing its conclusion. Thanks in large part to Urianger and Becklug's invaluable insight, we have succeeded in fashioning a vessel for the journey.
Ooh.
We set out to create a crystalline container retaining the more useful properties of white aurosite, but without its regrettable limitations. And, after a good deal of trial and error, we made one. An ark for soul and mind both, that will allow your incorporeal self in its entirety to be ferried between worlds. A spirit vessel, if you will.
Ooh, nice.
However?
Though the vessel is possessed of the requisite qualities to hold mind and memory, it wanteth yet for a means to receive of them. For that, we must needs imbue it with the Exarch's innate gift.
A gift that lives on only through the blood of the Allagan Emperors, which certainly does not flow within aurosite or any other crystal.
Just so, milady. The blood serveth as a conduit of sorts. In its absence, memory cannot pass from mind unto mind, nor from flesh unto crystal.
That being the case, we must either alter the process of inheritance so as to require no such thing, or determine a means by which my blood may permeate the vessel. I am hopeful that the records found within this tower will yield the knowledge we require to pursue one or the other of these avenues.
As well you should be. The Allagan's body of etherological research is extraordinary. I can scarce believe it the work of ages past. But its underlying principles are not so very different from those of my own field of study. Given time, we will find the answers we seek.
I know that you can ill afford to wait, and it pains me that I must ask you to do so. I can only reaffirm my promise to you that a solution will be found. Whatever it takes, I will see you safely home.
My apologies.
I do hope you haven't come to tell us that mortal peril fast approaches.
No. I had hoped to speak with the Warrior of Darkness. But there is no need to cut short your meeting on my account. I will be waiting outside.
Why not speak in here? She knows I don't mind. Unless she didn't want to.
Perhaps I might accompany you. Though I am woefully ill-qualified to assist in the Exarch's research, I may yet be of some use to Lena.
Wonder what Lena wants. That's interesting. I think we'll not only have Xenos to contend with once we return, but a new Ultima weapon as well. Why must all of our enemies insist on returning from their graves? Upon White Orosite's crystalline foundation, we have built not a prison, but a refuge for the soul. Would that Moonbreeder were here to see the wonders inspired by her research. Never have I seen such a repository of knowledge, a stark reminder that what little we truly know of the world. Laxden, hello. It may simply be my imagination, but Lena has been rather brusque with me of late. Brusque? You don't suppose she's still upset over that mishap with the salmon fillet, do you? Brisk. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Pronouncing it that way, even though there's not even a hint of an I anywhere? That's interesting. I must confess, while I enjoy my fair share of scholarly research, it will be a good step outside for a spot of fresh air. Blame the French. Now then, shall we go and speak with Lena? Yeah, we shall. Brusque, okay. That makes sense. Right. Let's see. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro with all this stuff. We have little time, so I will be brief. A Sin Eater has been sighted in Lakeland, and I ask for your assistance in slaying it. A Sin Eater? I had heard some few yet remained after the night had returned, but perhaps we should call the others. That will not be necessary. It is only a single Sin Eater, a simple task for our guard, I should think. That said, I believe fighting alongside the Warrior of Darkness would be a valuable experience for them. Peace can lead to complacency, and they gain nothing from an easy victory. But you do not underestimate your foes, however harmless they may seem. My men would do well to learn from your example. Let's be about it then. Nabu, thank you so much for the lurk. Excellent. Let us make for Fort Job. Alright, let's go. I'll wait for folks to get here. Invite Charlie? Okay. Social. Let's see. Friend list. There we go. Invite sent. Alright, I think we're good to go. Yeah. If you would wait here a moment, I will gather the others. You may not remember, but you have met these soldiers once before, though only in passing. Long have they awaited the opportunity to fight at your side. I was at death's door the day after the Sin Eaters attacked. If you and yours hadn't come along, I'd have likely stepped through, and I wouldn't have been alone. Your courage and selflessness is something we all aspire to. I too was there that terrible day. My friend was transformed into a Sin Eater before my very eyes, and I had no choice but to cut her down. The thought of returning to the field, of holding a blade again, it filled me with dread. But that is no way to honor her or my comrades, and so I have returned. I swear I will not let you or anyone else down from this day forward. A pleasure to meet you, miss. Truly. It seems like only yesterday I watched as you took flight astride an Amuro to go and save the Oracle. Strange to think the Yilmoran soldiers we once locked blades with are now on our side. But we will do our utmost to keep the peace here in Lakeland. We seem to be missing one. My apologies, Captain Lena. An elderly gentleman asked that I escort him to Clearmelt. It took longer than I anticipated. I'll not begrudge your desire to help those in need, but a soldier must be punctual, especially when we play host to honored guests. It won't happen again. The name's Thaler. I'm sure you don't remember, but we met once before in the infirmary. Oh shit, yeah. I asked you to deliver a message to the Exarch and the Warrior of Darkness. Little did I know I was already talking to her. Don't give up. Don't give in. I keep those words close to my heart, and the boundless, beautiful skies above serve as a reminder of their importance. My friend got to see the knight's return shortly before he passed. He left this world with a smile, satisfied with a glimpse of what was yet to come. But there are countless others who weren't so fortunate. They gave their lives for the promise of a future they'll never know, and so it falls to us to do everything we can to fulfill that promise. No matter what happens, we won't give up. We won't give in. Your heroism has inspired all of our guardsmen in much the same manner. Our scouts at the northern staging point have not had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Let's not keep them waiting. All right, let's go. Yes, I can jump over that. Perfect. I cannot jump over that. Alright, I think I'm gonna chocobo it. Ba 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 ba.
Howdy, partner.
Hello.
With how Shadowbringers has been, I'm terrified that they've introduced us to all these bright, hopeful young soldiers. Just
as you do.
Watch them die. Shadowbringers has been kind of bleak like that.
Yeah. So, Poji, you're getting kind of far away. Do you need? Yeah.
I turned down my because I felt like I was still a little blown out, so I had turned down my gain in Discord as well.
Okay.
I might need. I'll move the microphone a little closer.
Well, I could bring up your gain.
And I can turn. Yeah, we can just turn up the Poji volume a little bit.
Let's see. Let me do that real quick.
I love how playful this place is.
All right. Yeah, that should do it. That should do it.
Oh.
The Sin Eaters are already dead. Well, all right then. Job well done, everyone. Let's go home.
No, I won't poke at it. We finally get the chance to look at one up close. I won't poke it.
Was that part of the barding flying up, or is part of your garb flying up there, Ahty?
What?
Behind you, is that part of the barding, or is that?
That's the back of my chair.
Okay, that's the barding. I thought like your skirt was glitching out or something.
Nah.
Everyone poke the Sin-Eater.
Well, it's not actually interactable, so I can't poke it.
I know. Just poke.
I'm gonna
Slash poke.
I'm gonna read. Let's see.
Did you slay this eater? Your orders were to await the main force before engaging.
No, Captain. It wasn't us, I swear it. A man came out of nowhere and cut it down before we knew what was happening.
By himself. Certainly it is no light warden, but nevertheless.
It's true. Felled it with a single swing of his axe, he did. I've never seen anything like it. So I says to him, "Who are you, the warrior of bleeding darkness?" And he says, "No, I'm a warrior of light." And that was it. Buggered off as quick as he came.
A warrior of light?
Weird.
Why would someone go around calling himself that, though? It was those bastards who caused the flood. I mean, if you were going to pretend to be anyone, it'd be her. The warrior of darkness.
Eh? Oh, I didn't know. It's an honor.
Since the Eater is no longer a threat, our work here is done. Return to your posts.
I had hoped to fight at your side today. But I'll continue to follow your example, and may we meet again.
I apologize for the wasted journey. It seems I overestimated the threat. As for this warrior of light, I do not know who would be brazen enough to take that mantle for his own. Whatever it may once have meant, it is forever tainted by the association with the Flood.
Kagan, welcome on in. It's my favorite USB mouse.
The Exarch told me the truth of Ardbert and his comrades' deeds, and I am aware they played some part in your own triumph. But to most, they are synonymous with the calamity that befell this world.
Oh my gosh, double raid! Holy heck! I was trying to make sense of what was going on. Faina Stalwart, it's been a minute. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. And Leliagoob, hello. Oh wow, triple raid. What? And holy heck, Balinar, welcome on in. How are y'all doing? Thank y'all so much for your raids. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh wow, yes. Holy heck. Oh my gosh, y'all, holy heck. Happy Catterday indeed. Holy heck, let me go through the list here real quick. Let's see, scroll, scroll, scroll. Faina, Leliagoob, and Balinar, thank you so much for your raids. Welcome on in. Tell us all about it. Like, what were you all playing? Blood on the Clock Tower. I have never heard of that before. Holy heck. Tell us all about your streams, but before you do, make sure y'all get your heckin' self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Self-care is super important. So, like, streaming's hard. Take care of yourselves. It's gaslighting the game. Sounds like fun. But holy heck. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Let's see. Scroll, scroll, scroll. There's Balinar. Hello. Goob. Oh gosh. All the good beans. Aurora, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Rinkuji, hello, welcome on in. I just rated Fana before they rated Ear, hell yeah. Welcome on in. Janko, hello, welcome on in. Might have been more, but a bunch of us didn't stream our game. Oh, I see. Okay. How many of you were playing that? Your Imagination, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Clutch, hello. Welcome on in. But Holy Hack, welcome on in, folks. For those who don't know, my name is Ahty. I am a transfer gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're playing some heckin' Shadowbringers. We're in the post-Shadowbringers content because we finished the MSQ not too long ago, but we're kind of in the wind-down half. But yeah, the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, lurk, whatever you want to do. Just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. 10 people, wow. Holy heck. Yeah, it's a social deduction game with a focus on incomplete or incorrect information. Interesting. Wow. Well, if you use Ahty as a pillow, you were quite welcome to. But holy heck, folks, thank you so much for popping in and hanging out with us tonight. We're unraveling mysteries of our own. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Stick around. Stick around. It's incredible. Y'all love it. I've gotten somewhat obsessed with it and have roped a lot of beans into stuff. Into suff. I mean, enjoy it. Nice. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for your raids. Y'all are incredible. Thank you, thank you.
Still, if this man is minded to destroy Sin Eaters, I may forgive him his unfortunate choice of alias. But that is neither here nor there. I thank you for accompanying me.
With that concluded, shall we return to the Crystarium? There is a proposal I should like to make.
Forgive me. There is one more thing. A personal concern of mine. I had hoped you might have a moment to speak privately.
Take your time. I shall go on ahead.
Yeah, beat it, Alfie. This is girl time. I was like looking at the scene and I'm like, is there one waiting right there? No, it's just, yeah.
I will not mince words. This matter concerns the Exarch. Though his countenance belies his age, his demeanor never has. He has seen more than any man should and grown ever more weary with time. But I see I give the wrong impression. While it is true he attempted to open a letter with a salmon fillet the other evening, we are not here because I suspect his mind is deteriorating.
Oh, there's the story of it.
Nor do I believe him to be so maddeningly unconcerned by the prospect of his own death as he once was. Indeed, the opposite is true. It is for this reason that I seek your advice. Since he returned from the Tempest, the Exarch is not as he was.
Who would? Who would be? Human Bear, welcome back. Hello.
He seems a different man. A younger man.
Malachi, hello. Let me read that real quick. Actually, I will read that as soon as the cinematic is over.
I know not the details of his research, but when I saw him at work recently, there was a glint in his eye that I had never seen before. He looked happy. It was as if he had peered into the future, and for the first time, found joy there.
Good, he deserves it.
Though it gladdens me to see him thus, I wonder if I should not keep my distance. I fear that my presence will only anchor him to the past, remind him of all the pain that came before.
Oh, you cannot think like that, Lena. Oh my god. Anchors keep us where we have chosen to be.
Is that so? Then perhaps we might remain as we were. As we have always been.
Yeah, nothing's different.
What a relief. In that case, I will have to speak with him about the amount of time he is spending at work.
Yeah, there's that.
This research is important, I know, but if he refuses to consider his own health, I will have to consider it for him.
There you go. There you go. Self-care is important. Because if you don't do it yourself, someone's going to kick your ass into doing it. Need to BRB Ahty. Dragon bathroom break. No worries. No worries. I'm clapping. Self-care is incredibly important. Yeah. Now, actually, let me read what Malachi said here. In the quiet village of Ravenswood Bluff, a demon walks amongst you, killing by night and disguised in human form by day. Will the good townsfolk put the puzzle together in time to execute the true demon, or will evil overrun this once peaceful town? Blood on the Clock Tower is a captivating and addictive new social bluffing game for those who delight in deduction and deception. Ooh. No two games are ever the same, and no player is ever eliminated. In Blood on the Clock Tower, death is not the end. Interesting. Okay. I like the sound of that. I'm gonna have to give that a look. Yeah. Self-care is super important. I would dare say that it's more important than like whatever's going on the screen right now. So like, you definitely got to take the time and take care of yourself. Like, especially if you're streaming, because like, streaming doesn't seem like it's a big deal, especially when you're doing it and you're riding the kind of like the adrenaline and the high of just like being live and doing the thing. But like, you know, these ad breaks are there for a reason also. You know, I didn't just implement these the way the ads are now because I wanted to purely just get rid of the pre-rolls. You know, I need an hourly break. I need to get out of this chair every hour for a few minutes and just walk around, refill my water bottle, maybe use the restroom, stuff like that, you know? Stuff that, like, you know, when we're distracted by doing things, like, we don't always think about. And that's my 3-minute per hour reminder to do all that stuff. So it's super important, and like, you know, without it, you know, they're just bad shit happens. So boot me if you'd like to join, will do. Yeah, I've been addicted to Clock Tower for 3 years now. Ooh, so it's not a new game then. Interesting. Okay, that is very interesting. But yeah, let me undeafen. Ba. So Vera, are you gonna join our party, or are you just gonna be?
Ahty, there's 8.
Yeah, why? That really confuses me, actually.
Yeah, I think we're full. Vera can join.
How did that happen?
Well, let's do a count. Me, Jonah, Ahty, Poji.
Charlie got added in.
I see. Okay.
It is 10 of midnight here, though, and my partner's already in bed. So I am going to go. That will make room for Vera.
Okay.
There you go.
Alrighty. Good night, Theo. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, I like hanging around. Y'all have fun.
You too. Take care. Have a good sleep.
Bye.
Bye. Here we go. I was staring at Vera. I'm like, why is Vera's text still orange? Clock Tower just celebrated their 10th anniversary. Ooh. Alrighty, Poji, let me know when you're back. Right. Ruineel, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. I mean, I've already kidnapped most of my friends to play it weekly. That's fair. That's fair. I'm definitely going to check that out. Honestly, they do serve as a good reminder to a streamer to stretch, drink water, etc. I'd use it as a way more often if my ankle wasn't so messed up, yeah. I just picked up and I'm downloading DW Origins. DW, okay. DW. I don't know what that is.
Origin? No.
Dynasty Warriors. Ah, gotcha.
Oh.
Fantastic series.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's the hack and slash, right?
I think so.
Oh snap! Darkwing Duck Origins.
Yes.
Also, I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
I would play that.
Darkwing,
Yeah, on it. Oh, Darkwing Duck.
Origins as a Dynasty Warriors spinoff.
I mean, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I would play that too. All right.
That was one of the things I love, by the way, about the DuckTales reboot, was that it actually gave Darkwing Duck an origin story.
Nice. I'm going to continue reading, though.
Why is Vera still not in the party?
I don't know. I sent Vera an invite. Because Theo hopped out. So there was a spot, and I invited Vera, but, like, Vera's not in. Maybe Vera's just AFK.
Gosh, remember when Vera used to play video games with us?
Right?
Vera's been deafened for a while.
I'm going to read. I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. I will see the others back to their posts. All right. Facing the truth. Okay. Ooh, it's Dust Bunny. From Clan Spicy Dorito. Alina was raised by the Exarch as well, so why she feel this way? Right. An adventurer calling themselves a warrior of light. Why would anyone tie themselves to the legacy of individuals held in such low regard in the first? Warriors of light, harbingers of the flood and all the world's woes. That this wanderer would so boldly claim their title is most curious indeed. 'Tis strange to think how heroes so beloved by the people could be brought so low in so short a time. Alphino tells me a warrior of light has slain a sin eater. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to make of this. Ah, yes. I was hoping to speak with you about... On second thought, never mind. It would be rude of me to pry. The others were quite shocked to hear of what we found in Lakeland. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. I have been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books on history, the years leading up to the Flood in particular. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warriors of Light, as well they should. But nearly everything I've come across describes them as sin eaters or worse. Lanran, holy heck! Too much foliage, snails die. Oh no! Lanran, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Mashu, hello. Vodka, hello. Clutch, Zaya, hello. Welcome on in. How was Uncle Chop's rocket shop tonight? That is quite a mouthful. How was your heckin' stream? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure to get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Take care of yourself. It's super important. I just got on my soapbox earlier preaching about self-care. You should all do it. Well, holy heck. Welcome on in. And folks, welcome on in. My name is Ahty. I am a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. It's my favorite RPG of all time. Holy heck. But the community here, we're all pretty chill, laid back. We're all friends. If that sounds like your jam, please feel free, kick up your feet and relax. Enjoy the show. You can chat, you can lurk, do whatever you want to do. Just know that you're heckin' welcome here and you're valid. And Lanran, thank you so much again for your raid. I did a lot of oil changes and then exploded because I forgot about the reactor, didn't read the manual. Oh no! Is that Uncle Chop's rocket shop? Is that the one that you're kind of like, you're running around as like, you know, like kind of a fox-shaped person? And everybody's an alien around you and you're fixing all kinds of stuff? And it's kind of like a side-scroller type thing? Roguelike repair thing. Okay. You're the four-eyed fox with no shirt and jorts on. Yes, it's exactly that one. Okay. I know which game that is. I know that. I know that. Heck yeah. Lanran, thank you so much again for your raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Repscallion, hello. Welcome on in. Barrelin, hello. Regardless of whether or not this warrior of light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehoods found within full many of the cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the Flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I am not surprised to see their roles distorted and them painted as villains. Were it not for the record stored within the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, for when I arrived here in the first, their reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. That said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the Flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice the man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Ardbert. That such heroes would be spoken of in the same breath as sin eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree, but as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained, that they were the cause of the Flood. With the world on the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warriors of Light to become villains deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. I would not change their lot. It would not change their lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed the long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emet-Selch, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who knew him only as a villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alphino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the true tale of the Warriors of Light and the flood that followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Ahty? Spread the word, I say. Then we're all of one mind on the matter. Good. Exarch, might I ask you to continue working with Backlog on our means of returning home? The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the etc. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. With any luck, word will spread and more will accompany them. Oof. Woo. I've seen many a great and terrible thing in my long life, as has the Exarch, no doubt. Of man I can say this, his memory is short, his heart fickle. Let us pray that your words reach them. There can be no darkness without light, and so it was that Ardbert was there in your hour of need. The people must be told. Yeah. All right. Oh, let's see. I need to return to the call here real quick. Yeah, I am chatty.
Yay, yay, yay.
So I'm kind of thinking...
I wasn't saying chatty as in like you're being chatty, but chatty as in like return to call, please?
Yeah, I was gonna kind of field the idea since it's kind of getting to be that time.
Yeah.
That this might be a good place.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
All right. See, if for some reason I was thinking, I was thinking that this quest was just like, you just come out here and like, you talk to a crowd, but I guess we have to
gather the crowd first.
Yeah, we got to gather all of them, so yeah.
Couldn't they have, doesn't the Crystarium have guards? Couldn't they have like sent a Crystarium guard person to like gather the crowd?
The idea is to hear from the word of mouth of the Warrior of Darkness themselves, because it has more credibility than just some guards saying, "Hey, come over here."
That's true. That's true.
Especially since we and the Exarch, quote, come from the same shores as well.
Yeah.
I'm hoping by next week I'll have finished all of the Crystal and main quest lines, because I'm really curious what happens when I've done that.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me ask y'all real quick. What do y'all think of kobolds?
Depends on the game.
And best.
They're funny and silly.
They are
kobolds.
They are funny and silly, aren't they?
Question: which kobold do you have in mind?
One that is playing a game with slimes.
Ooh, slimes are the next best thing after kobolds. But I might be biased. One of my good friends is a slime.
Ah, okay. Okay.
You're also a dragon, Poji, so like, you know.
There's also might be a bias there when I say kobolds are best. Yes.
To be fair, slimes are pretty cool. I do agree. I say this entirely as someone who just likes the slimes concept of what the hell is a gender.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So a
to
good
slime's gender is color. It's like, what's your gender? I'm red. No, that's your gender. I'm red, and this one is green.
Yep.
Not Stankred.
I'm like a hue of scarlet. Yeah.
All right. So I think we're gonna go visit our friend Non-Breadloaf. They're playing Slime Rancher right now.
That's a very tasty name.
Yeah. Non's a really
Third slime chimes up in the back. I'm blue.
All right. So I'm gonna get the raid going, and then I will return to the call after it completes.
Dan does a lot of art too, right?
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Right, Ahty, before you mute and all that.
What's up?
If you were a slime, what color would you be?
Ooh, good question.
I think Ahty would be a black slime.
No, I don't. That's. I would probably be a red one. A glowy red one.
Yeah.
Glowy red.
Yeah. All right.
Or a zebra stripe one?
Well, probably not zebra. Maybe some swirls in there somewhere. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. I got a raid though. All right. BRB.
All
right, folks. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. We're gonna go visit our friend Non-Breadloaf. Non is playing Slime Rancher right now. Non is a really good bean that I have known through several different communities, particularly Tikri's community when I hang out in Tikri's stream while I'm working. You know, Non usually makes an appearance. And Non is just a really is good and chill and the perfect person to hang out with while we wind down our nights. Ahty Boldwen, we'll see. But folks, thank y'all so much again for your heckin' generosity, especially with like all the raids and stuff like that. Y'all are amazing beings. And tonight was a wonderful night. But I think this is gonna do it for me. The next time I'm gonna be live is hopefully tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PST. I may actually finish up Final Fantasy Mystic Quest and kind of have a chill night tomorrow, but we'll see. My voice is kind of getting a little scratchy, so I may also elect to take tomorrow off, but we'll see. Sash, hello, welcome on in. But y'all, thank you so much again. Thank you so much again. And yeah, I'm starting to run out of time, so as is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the sleep. Before you know it, we'll be gaming together again soon, and hopefully that will be tomorrow, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Alrighty, take care, folks. Have a great night and stay safe, and yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.